Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. Let's take another look here at SUI, SUI, SUI. I don't know how you want to describe it, but it looks like we are testing this resistance range here. So pretty obvious rejection at 234. That's proven to be a pretty strong support in the past. So it does take extra volume to kind of blast through that. But there's a good chance 4 attempts roughly out of the last 36, 48 hours, we're seeing that attempt consistently. So that pretty much implies we're probably going to break through pending Bitcoin doesn't pull back. Good probability of that. So we'll talk about this kind of pattern, how it plays out typically. We're going to look at some kind of any kind of convergence here on the charts, and then obviously make sure we understand both front end, back end liquidation data, and just not be like ridiculously bullish or bearish on any coin. Right? That's kind of the concept. You want to make sure that you're not being kind of like I wouldn't say an idiot, but an emotional idiot. That's probably the best way to describe it, because a lot of folks they'll take trades based on coins they love, and it's not really the best strategy. Anyways, conversation for another day. Nice profit here. Congrats to our committee for what 32% Bitcoin, near 20. AVAX almost 20% there if you round up a little bit. Nice little profit there for the week, but truthfully, swing trades have not been monumentally profitable. If you want some good profit there for some nice passive income trading, look no further. I got some nice results here with my Premium Plus group. So quick congrats here as well. Nice amount of profit there. 615 for the last, since February 1st, and that is roughly a $1,000 portfolio. So nice profit there. Pretty good return. So let's take a look here. Back in data for SUI, see where we're at. We want to double check that 240 to 270. We've talked about this previously. Is somewhat of a liquidation range, but also a resistance range too. I'll discuss that when we get to the charts here, but we can see some late shorts here above the price action. Of course, it doesn't get super crazy until we get to like the 340 to 360 range. So keep in mind this area here might look kind of like a lot, but it's minimal in comparison to getting above our previous 325 range. So the best way to describe this here is that we could see the price come as high as 270 to 280 in the relative near future. That's a possibility there based on liquidation, but we can see there's still more shorts than longs in the market right now for this coin. So people are betting on it going down versus going up at this time, which makes sense considering we're testing a resistance range, okay? Generally speaking, that's going to happen. And then furthermore too, Bitcoin is kind of in its resistance range between 84 and 86,000. Bitcoin pulls back by a little bit, we're probably going to see that standard retracement for this coin. Okay, but we want to look at liquidation and sorry, not liquidation. We already looked at that. We want to look at some momentum here and kind of see what that looks like. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the daily and kind of go from there. And to quickly note, our bearish trend still continues, folks. Okay, having one good green day doesn't wipe away this months now of retracement. Okay, people seem to have amnesia when we have a good green day for some reason, and they seem to forget how terrible the market has been lately. So don't forget that. All right, that's what the daily time frame helps us with. That's why they say when in doubt, zoom out. If you're doubting a long position, you should, because it's generally an unfavorable macro perspective for the market. All that being said, though, we're still under the 20 and 50 day SMA, under 50 on the RSI. MACD is the only thing on most charts right now telling us we have somewhat of a convergence. Okay, now this has been notoriously a false positive for us in the market time and time again. And also too, in case you forgot this too, this is also one of those amnesia things. 9 out of the last 10 days, 10 weekends rather, have been red. They've been selling off significantly, and people are getting hit super hard this year. So please understand, if we have a green weekend this weekend, it'll be an oddity based on the simple fact that we've had a tremendous amount of terrible weekends, and all those terrible weekends, I would say like 80% of them, majority of them, have green Fridays leading into it to fake everybody out into the weekend thinking that we're good to go. So if you're going to take a long today, which I totally understand because most smaller timeframes are telling us that it's a good idea, please adjust your stop loss higher. Ensure you're not just trying to set it and forget it and go to the moon with this coin. While it has propensity to do so, it's equally just as bad as other coins right now in its selling offness. The ability to sell off, it has that significant ability. Anyways, we're in a resistance range here, folks. So just understand, we've seen this is a local resistance range, not just based on local data, but previous data too. We see previous lows and also macro lows at 234/2 240. So until we get above 240, I'm not going to feel very confident in taking a long position with this coin. We are above the 20-day SMA. That's a good trend reversal. We can also see here as well that we're over 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is right there with it. MACD converging. This is a very good looking 4-hour time frame. Okay, one that I typically like to take longs into. Right, it just comes with a significant caveat that we're probably going to get hammered this weekend because selling pressure is selling pressure on a weekend because it's low volume and majority of profits from the week are secured over the weekends. And while it hasn't been a monumentally amazing week, you can see this is Monday, right? And this is Friday. What do you think is going to happen on Sunday or Saturday? Just right back down. It doesn't necessarily have to happen. It probably won't, but that's generally how it's supposed to work. Okay, a lot of profit here for the week that still is yet to be taken. Ichimoku Cloud does confirm that you're in good shape to take along with some confidence. Keep this in mind too, 223 to 220, this little range here, there's a lot of volume here. Okay, people are accumulating a lot of this coin at that range. Therefore, it increases sustainability, the price pulls back. So what I'd love to see happen this weekend is the price to pull back to this 225 mark. Come Sunday night, Monday morning, consider a long at this area. Okay, that's roughly what we're looking at. But the key takeaway here is the hourly and 4-hourly time frames. Those are confirming smaller time frame movements and letting us know that we're more likely to go higher than lower in the next 24 hours. I'm willing to speculate, though, come Sunday, we're going to see some significant selling pressure for Bitcoin, and it'll be just a standard, late longs on Fridays and Saturdays getting wrecked. That's basically what I'm thinking. So you can late long now if you want, by all means. In fact, there's some pretty good reasons to do so. It's just, I wouldn't expect it to sustain itself for very long. That's all. All right. So I'll post a playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord that'll reflect my thoughts here today. That's available here in case you're familiar or not familiar. It's all available there for you. And I hope you had a positive learning experience. Don't forget to check us out over at Bitunix. I need to update this link as well, but they provide new promotions every single month, and they're really awesome. So if you use my link to register, you'll always be eligible for those in the future. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.